Solo Leveling, a manhwa that single-handedly boosted the popularity of Korean comics. It goes without saying that it is the nemesis of mangas. Today let's check out manhwas as good as Solo Leveling. Our first recommendation is Absolute Sword Sense. The story of So Woon-wee, a man with a tragic past, is an enthralling tale that will take you on a thrilling ride. Imagine being transported back in time 10 years with the power to hear the voices of swords. That's exactly what happened to So Woon-wee in this amazing Miram manhwa. He had already been through a lot, with his powers shattered and his family abandoning him. He was then kidnapped by the infamous blood cult and forced to become a third-rate spy. Just when he thought he was at the end of his rope, he was killed while searching for the secret records of the Sword Sage. However, instead of passing on to the afterlife, he was sent back to the past with some seriously cool new skills that would make him the envy of any superhero. The story is not just about an overpowered main character, it is a story of perseverance, grit, and self-discovery. The training arc is executed flawlessly, and it will keep you on the edge of your seat. What sets this manhwa apart is the unique twist of being able to communicate with sword spirits. So Woon-wee's character is captivating, with a personality that is both ruthless and endearing. You can't help but root for him as he navigates the challenges that come his way. The side characters are equally well written, and their stories will leave you invested in the plot from all angles. This manhwa is a must-read for anyone who loves thrilling stories with a touch of the supernatural. The author of Nanomachine is behind this masterpiece, so you know it's got to be good. The world building is also great. Next, we have Moonslayer. If you are a fan of MMORPG-based manhwa, then this is for you. In this manhwa, our main character's older brother disappeared while playing a game. To find him, our main character joined the gaming company and carefully searched for clues. After 2 years in the company, he found the clues he wanted and also created cheat codes for himself. After this, he enters the game to look for his brother, but something unexpected happens and he becomes a skeleton and is unable to log out of the game. As if everything was against him, he found himself on a map filled with bosses who were millions of times stronger than him. Most of these bosses have not even been introduced to the game yet. This is an insane manhwa for MMORPG lovers. I personally like how the artwork was excellently drawn. Next, we have Disastrous Necromancer. Our main character died on Earth and got reincarnated in a game-like world with awakeners and dungeons. After patiently waiting for years, the day of his awakening arrived and he awakened the unique class Necromancer. This made him the only one with this class on the whole planet, and no other Necromancer will appear unless he is dead. Once he reached home after the awakening, he got his invincible system which buffed him, making his skeleton soldiers 5 times stronger at the same level. This is a new manhwa with chapters still in 2 digits. I recommend this because I have high hopes for it and it is the perfect manhwa to follow weekly. As for the artwork and storyline, it is quite excellent so far. Next, we have Martial God Regressed to Level 2. The BattleNet game, which was seen as just another game, turned into humanity's nightmare. After the release of the Space League, the game turned into a survival game for all organisms in the universe, and mankind represented by Earth kept failing until it was deemed worthless. Upon this decision, humanity was deleted from existence, but our MC was the only one not deleted. This was because his skill nameless divine art resisted deletion. The gods then saw potential in him and sent him back into the past with his memories intact. Now he is determined not to let Korea be wiped out and to prevent his niece's untimely death. Because the days after the deletion of Korea were like hell. Though he was ranked 7th in the world, he was mistreated by the country he moved in. This manhwa is incredible, with a fast-paced story without leaving out any important information. The artwork is also incredible, so do check it out as it already has a lot of chapters. Next, we have I'm the Max Level Newbie. In an 11-year quest to conquer the seemingly insurmountable Tower of Trials, game streamer Kang Jin-hyuk's dedication is put to the ultimate test. Just as he prepares to bid farewell to the game that consumed a significant chunk of his life, an astonishing twist occurs. The Tower of Trials materializes in the tangible world. As the lone victor who has successfully navigated the game's challenges, Jin-hyuk finds himself compelled to face the tower once more. This time, however, the stakes have intensified. He must wager not only his time but also his very life. The visuals leap off the page with stunning art panels that breathe life into the characters. Yet, beneath the captivating exterior lies a narrative marred by the trappings of a dull, generic, formulaic, and predictable plot. Despite these drawbacks, if you revel in dungeon manhwa featuring overpowered protagonists and intricate leveling systems, this tale might just be your exhilarating cup of tea. Brace yourself for a riveting journey as Jin-hyuk battles not only virtual challenges but the unforeseen perils that spill into reality. Next, we have Kill the Hero. In this thrilling manhwa, our main character Woojin faces the ultimate betrayal at the hands of his trusted guild leader, who orchestrated his demise. But fate smiles upon Woojin as he is granted the extraordinary gift of reincarnation. No longer bound by the role of a loyal defender, Woojin boldly embraces his newfound powers and forsakes his duty to protect the innocent. Now driven by an insatiable thirst for revenge, Woojin emerges from the shadows as a formidable antagonist, fixated on settling the score for the treachery of his past life. His unmatched prowess in defeating monsters attracts the attention of those around him, leaving them uncertain about which side he truly aligns with in his pursuit of justice. In this captivating manhwa, Woojin recognizes his own capabilities and is determined to seize victory. Nothing can obstruct his relentless pursuit of the hero's downfall, as he seeks retribution for the betrayal that has marked him as a criminal. Brace yourself for an exhilarating ride of action and intrigue as Woojin navigates a path of vengeance like never before. Next, we have Quest Supremacy. Set in the modern world, this manhwa follows the story of the protagonist Seo-hyun Kim. As an MC who experiences constant bullying from his peers on a daily basis, he had always hoped for his life to be similar to an RPG quest game. And yeah, his wish was granted when a quest prompt appeared in front of him in real life. This is another good manhwa that I quite don't like because of how trashy the MC was at the beginning. But it is undeniable that it perfectly combines the concept of a game world with reality. It also has awesome artwork and decent character development, and the hilarious protagonist who strives to get stronger, surrounded by important and interesting side characters. Next, we have F-Class Destiny Hunter. In a world where destiny decides the ability one awakens, Seo Gangram is born with the worst destiny. Though he awakened as a hunter, he was at the very bottom of the bottom. However, one day when he and his guild were ambushed and everyone died protecting him, he awakened the power of destiny stealing. Thanks to it, he obtained the power of regression. Right before the assassin killed him, he activated the one-time use regression skill and regressed to the past. This manhwa was quite hidden from readers because of the trashy banner, but it is an incredible dungeon-based manhwa as good as ORV. The artwork and storyline perfectly complement each other. Coming next we have Dae Sung Returned from Hell. In this manhwa, our main character was pulled into hell on his graduation day. In this place, he is forced to eat raw meat and fight for his survival. Thus he began leaving the barbaric life in hell, endlessly fighting and killing demonic monsters in order to find his way home. Luckily, he also got a system that helped him greatly in conquering hell. After 75 years in hell, he became overpowered and fought the demon god, after which he returned back on Earth. However, his body on Earth was in bad shape in suspense animation and the planet has changed too. Now, Earth is full of dungeons and monsters, and his family was in huge debt because of his hospital bills. With his experience in hell in the system, he decided to create a better life for his mom and sister, while completing system tasks to get his powers back. This manhwa is awesome and has a good storyline, though the MC exhibits fiendish characteristics most time, probably because he ate a lot of fiends in hell. Lastly, we have Tomb Raider King. Around the globe, enigmatic tombs sprout from the earth, each harboring fate-altering secrets, relics, and powers. These coveted treasures await daring raiders willing to risk their lives delving into the depth of these mystical structures. Among the intrepid tomb raiders is Ju Han-sa, whose fearless pursuits lead him to confront the unknown. After years of battling and exploring tombs, his journey takes a sinister turn when betrayal by his employer results in a treacherous demise. Yet, death proves to be only a fleeting setback, as Ju-han awakens to find himself inexplicably transported 15 years into the past, a time devoid of tombs and relics. While the story's initial echoes may resonate with solo leveling, it holds the promise of evolving into a distinctive narrative. Personally, the tale unfolds as a fascinating journey, and I wholeheartedly recommend it to anyone seeking an engaging dungeon manhwa. Embark on this thrilling adventure where the past, present, and future converge, revealing a world rich in mystery and danger. Now that I have given you this list, let me know in the comments section the name of your favorite manhwa. Do not forget to like and share this video with your friends, they might be looking for a new manhwa to read. Peace out, and